Hi, I'm Diane, and this is Magic Moon Farms. The topic that I wanted to discuss tonight is it could be actually a very lengthy topic, but I'm going to try and just touch on some of the high points. One of the things we're discussing in my breeding mentorship class is that, or breeding mentorship program, I guess is a better descriptor of it. So where does your responsibility to the foal that you're producing begin and end? Where it begins is long before you put the stallion and mare together, long before you're researching bloodlines. It begins with your own hands-on experience in the horse world. It begins with you riding horses. If riding is not your forte, then training horses. You have to have some hands-on experience in the world of horses in order to be able to effectively plan out a course for the foal that you're producing. There are many avenues that you can choose to send your new foal down. It could be a trail horse, a family horse. There is nothing what's the word I'm looking for? There's no shame in producing a good quality trail horse and family horse. Absolutely not. Quite the contrary. Are you going to be breeding a horse for competition? What type of competition? Are we going to be showing a halter? Are we going to be a performance horse? Are we going to be competing in reining or cutting or dressage or jumping? Are we going to be endurance or eventing? There's a lot of different avenues that your new foal could potentially travel down. So having said that, you should have some type of experience in those avenues that you're looking to breed your horse to travel down. Because without having some hands-on experience, how are you going to know what qualities the horse needs to have to be successful in your chosen in the chosen endeavor that you've chosen for your foal, I should say. Now, above and beyond that, once the foal is born, you need to be able to start doing some training yourself, not just halter training and leading the horse. Hopefully you've had your experience and you've done some work and the horse is well suited for the path that you've chosen for it, and maybe it'll be sold before it even gets to the point of needing to be started under saddle. But if it doesn't, it's pretty important to get a horse started under saddle so that it's going to have a better chance of finding a good home, especially if you've bred it with the intent of going into a particular form of competition. Unfortunately, there are a lot of breeders out there who don't have the aforementioned hands-on experience and think I've produced well-bred, well-conformed horses, they should be fine. Well, that's not the case. Suppose you have a car accident or a major health issue and all of a sudden you have to get rid of all your horses because you can't afford to keep them. If they haven't at least been trained under saddle, it's going to be very difficult for those horses to find good placement because they don't have the skills that they need to make them worth someone's time, effort, and money. And that means they wind up in kill pens. And usually once they wind up in kill pens, without those skills, they're going to end up going to slaughter. It's an unfortunate reality, but it is reality. Look at that, I'm getting close to 5 minutes, so I'm going to have to cut it. But I will follow this up some on my Magic Moon Farms page, and I'm hoping that I've given you at least a little bit of food for thought. Make sure you've got that hands-on experience behind you in the first place. Have a plan for this life that you're producing, and make sure you follow through with getting that horse trained and getting that horse to display the qualities that's going to get it a good home and make your breeding program a success. Thanks. Have a good night.